Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Victory Coaching Classes. So in the last video we were learning the first chapter of Icse class 9th chemistry. We had completed till the topic chemical formula. So in today's video we are going to learn how to write the chemical formula of some compounds, then chemical equations, balancing a chemical equation, limitations and informations of a chemical equation. So going to our first topic, how to write the chemical formula of compounds. So in the last video we had learned how to write the chemical formula of some elements. So now we are going to do it with compounds. So first of all we should write the symbol of the element. If it is a positive atom we should write it in the left side, and if it is a negative atom we should write it in the right side. So after writing the symbol, you should write its valency number, and next we are going to interchange these valency numbers. So I will show you an example so you will be more clear about it. So now we are going to write the chemical formula of calcium hydroxide. So the first step was to write the symbol. So we are going to write the symbol of calcium. So the symbol of calcium is Ca. And the symbol of hydroxide is OH. So OH. Then the second step was to write the valency. So the valency of Ca, that is calcium, is 2 plus. And the valency of hydroxide is 1 minus. So we have wrote the symbol, then its valency. Now we are going to interchange the valency. So this 1 minus will go to calcium and this 2 plus will go to hydroxide. So we will get Ca1 OH2. So because this is 1, we can write it as CaOH twice. I have written this OH in brackets because we have learned that we write radicals in brackets. So hydroxide is a radical, so I am writing it like this. So the chemical formula of calcium hydroxide is CaOH twice. So we can go to another example. So next we are going to find the chemical formula of aluminium chloride. So first we are going to write its symbol. So the symbol of aluminium is Al and chloride is Cl. Next we are going to write its valency number. So the valency of aluminium is 3 plus and the valency of chlorine is 1 plus. So next we are going to interchange the valencies. So this will go here and this will come. So we get AlCl3. So this is the chemical formula of aluminium chloride. So in your text there is a table showing the chemical formulas of some acids, bases, hydrocarbons and alcohols. So you must learn that. It is very important. So make sure that you write and learn it. So going to our next topic, chemical equations. So a chemical equation is a short form of a chemical change. So it is always written in symbols and formulas. The products, there will be products and the reactants. So everything will be written in symbols and formulas. So this chemical equation is also the result of a chemical change. So it is the shorthand form of a chemical change. It shows the result of a chemical change, and the reactants and products are written in symbols and formulas. So we can now go to reactants and products. So reactants are the substances which take part in this chemical change, and the substances formed as a result of this chemical change is called products. So reactants take part in this chemical change and the substances formed as a result of this chemical change is called products. So next we can learn some types of chemical equations. So there will be one reactants or two products, or two reactants and two products, like that. There will be different types of equations. So we can learn some of them. So the first type of equation is one reactant and 2 or 3 products. So if you look at this equation, 2PbNO3 twice gives 2PbO plus O2 plus 4NO2. So here you can see there is only one reactant and 2 or more products. So this is an example of one reactant and 2 or 3 products equation. So the next type of equation is 2 reactants and 1 product. So if you look at this equation, NH3 plus H2O gives NH4OH. So here there is 2 reactants and 1 product. The next one is 2 reactants and 2 products. So Mg plus 2HCl gives MgCl2 plus H2. So here we have 2 reactants and 2 products. So our next type is 2 reactants and 3 or 4 products. C2Cr2O7 plus 14HCl gives 2KCl plus 2CrCl3 plus 7H2O plus 3Cl2. So here you can see there are 2 reactants and 4 products. So this is an example for 2 reactants and 3 or 4 products equation. So we learned 1 reactant and 2 or 3 products equation, 2 reactants and 1 product, 2 reactants and 2 products, 2 reactants and 3 or 4 products. Next we are going to learn the chemical formulas of some acids, bases, hydrocarbons and alcohols. So first we are going to look the formulas of some acids. So the first one is hydrochloric acid. So hydrochloric acid has 1 hydrogen atom and 1 chlorine atom. So its formula is HCl. Then next one is nitric acid. Nitric acid has 1 hydrogen atom, 1 nitrogen atom and 3 oxygen atoms. So its formula is HNO3. Then next one is sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid has 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 sulfur atom and 4 oxygen atom. So its formula is H2SO4. So next one is acetic acid. Acetic acid has 2 carbon atoms, 4 hydrogen atoms and 2 oxygen atoms. And its formula is CH3COOH. Next we can look the formulas of some bases. So here we have 3 bases: potassium hydroxide, zinc hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide. So all these bases have hydronium ions with them. So all the bases have hydronium ions. So potassium hydroxide has 1 potassium atom and 1 hydronium ion. So its formula is KOH. Then zinc hydroxide ZnOH. Magnesium hydroxide MgOH twice, because it has 2 hydronium ions, it is MgOH twice. Next we can look some salts. So here we have 4 salts. So I am not teaching you all the formulas. In your text there are more formulas, you can also learn from it. So first salt is lead nitrate. Its formula is PbNO3 twice. It has lead atoms, nitrogen atom and oxygen atom. Then next one is potassium bromide. It has potassium atom and bromine atom. Its formula is KBr. Next one is blue vitriol. Its formula is CuSO4 5H2. It has copper atoms, sulfur atoms, oxygen atoms and 5 hydrogen atoms. Next one is green vitriol. Its formula is FeSO4 7H2. It has iron atoms, sulfur atoms, oxygen. So next we are going to hydrocarbons and alcohols. So first hydrocarbon, methane. Methane has 1 carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms and its formula is CH4. Next one is ethane. Ethane has 2 carbon atoms and 6 hydrogen atoms and its formula is C2H6. Then butane. Butane has 4 carbon atoms and 10 hydrogen atoms and its formula is C4H10. Then next we are going to alcohols. First alcohol is methanol. Methanol has 1 carbon atom, 3 hydrogen atom and 1 hydronium ion. Next ethanol. Ethanol has 2 carbon atoms, 5 hydrogen atoms and 1 hydronium ion. And its formula is C2H5OH. So next one is propanol. Propanol has 3 carbon atoms, 7 hydrogen atom and 1 hydronium atom. And its formula is C3H7OH. So there are more formulas in your text. Make sure you also learn those. So our next topic is balanced equations. So balanced equation. A balanced equation is one in which the number of atoms of elements is the same on the reactant side and product side. So in our equation there will be reactant side and product side. So in the reactant sides there will be some number of atoms, and in a balanced equation the number of atoms in the reactant side will be same as the number of atoms in the product side. So a balanced equation is one in which the number of atoms are same in the reactant side and the product side. So all equation must be balanced in order to comply with the law of conservation of matter. So why should an equation be balanced? So it should be balanced in order to comply with the law of conservation of matter. So it should be balanced in order to prove the law of conservation of matter. So what is the law of conservation of matter? It means that matter can neither be created, it cannot be created, nor it cannot be destroyed. So that is the law of conservation of matter. So all equations must be balanced in order to prove this law. So they can ask a question like, what does an unbalanced equation imply? So we can say that the atoms have been created or destroyed there. So going to the final topic of this video, informations and limitations of a chemical equation. So first we are going to look the informations. So first information is state of matter. So we can know the state of matter of that equation. That means if it's a liquid, solid or gas, like that, we can know its state. Then we can know the nature of the reaction, what type of reaction it is, and then we can also know the nature of the reactants and products. Then we can know the direction of the reaction, if it is irreversible or reversible type of reaction, like that. So the four types of information are state, nature, chemical nature of reactant and products, and direction of the reactions. Next we can see the limitations. So the first limitation is we cannot know the speed of the reaction. That means we cannot know how fast or slow is the reaction. Next limitation is evolution of light or sound energy. So during that reaction, if there is light or sound energy coming, we cannot see or we cannot identify it from an equation. Next one, change in color. So during the reaction, if any of the reactants or products are changing its color, we cannot see it in an equation. Then next one is concentration of the equation. So we cannot know the amount or concentration of that equation. So today we learned the chemical formula of some compounds. So make sure you also learn it from the text. Then we learn chemical equations, balanced equation, limitations, informations. So in the next video I will be uploading how to balance an equation, and there is only some more topic to complete in this chapter. So if you like my videos, please share and subscribe to my channel. I will be uploading the next video soon.